What's going on, everybody, and welcome to our brand new channel, BC Auto, and our very first podcast episode. I'm Noah.
And I'm Isaac, and we are very excited to start this new piece of work that we hope can reach many people who may be interested in freely sharing opinions and perspectives on everything involving the automotive industry.
This episode will be an introduction to us as well as discussing the current state of American automobiles.
We hope you enjoy.
Documents smell like old people.
Yeah. Yes, dude. I've been going through documents at work, like sorting and scanning through documents.
Oh, that's what you mean.
And there's documents from I've seen as old as like 1927 in there, dude. Which I didn't even know this was a freaking city. But yes, there's documents at work that are like as old as can be. Like I've seen as old as 1927, and
they smell like old people.
dude, I've been going through them and I'll rifle through them and get like a whiff of them or waft of them, and it's freaking like as if you walked into an old decaying person's home. Like it smells like old people. Old things just smell the same, I guess.
Maybe they were in an old person's home.
Oh,
Sitting in boxes, if you are a collector or something, you cannot get rid of, mementos and whatnot. You just keep it in boxes, and then you get old.
Documents I have at work, I highly doubt were
Hey, you never
in
know.
old person's home.
You never know.
I don't know. Yeah, like it just surprised me because I guess I never expected it. Old papers smell just like old people. Like if you lifted Granny's armpit and went, with these papers, like papers, it's just paper. But then there's like these papers that like are so old and so just worn that they're like flimsy. Like paper's already thin, but it's like thin. Like you feel like your finger's gonna go through it.
Yeah, like if you flip the page, it's just gonna.
It's like those type of things where you see in movies where they always handle with gloves and like as delicate as possible.
Like
That's what it felt like.
Oh, what's that movie? Night at the Museum. Not that one.
National Treasure.
National Treasure. That's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Um, apparently right now we just hit February. It's what, February
6th. It's the 5th.
It's February 5, and apparently in Russia they have gotten like an insane amount of snow.
Really?
Like
more than here?
a ridiculous amount of snow. Like there's AI videos about it everywhere, and they're like obviously exaggerated, but they got like I'm pretty sure I saw they got like 6 feet in December alone, and then like 12 feet throughout January.
Holy crap!
So they're sitting in like 18 foot of snow right now. It's actually insane.
It's worse than the Midwest.
That's like you have to have a tunnel for your car to drive down it.
You might not even be able to drive.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you're just stuck at home at that point.
But yeah, the AI videos that you see online are like just walls halfway up of apartment buildings, just snow.
Wow.
And obviously they're fake, so they show like just walls and cars driving down.
Well, yeah, I mean.
So I don't, that's something you can't believe. But so first episode of the new podcast.
First episode.
This is what we're doing. I guess if you want a preface of what this is going to be, we don't know yet. I think we want to.
Don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I think we want to mostly discuss the automotive industry. We can go with motorsports, cars, everything to do with that.
Yeah.
And this is not an informational, informative podcast. We really don't know what we're talking about. We just like it. So
there's more just like, yeah, convos between buddies, but we're recording.
Yeah. So don't expect to show up here and learn a whole lot, just because we're learning as well. So I guess you can learn with us, but that's about all you're gonna get. But I don't know exactly the structure of how we're gonna do it. Whether we should go by region or like by specific vehicle or by the body style or like. Yeah. 'Cause obviously we can't talk about every car on the planet in one sitting.
Right. Well, I mean, when something new comes out,
yeah,
I want to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, we can keep updates on news and whatnot.
Yeah. Current stuff happening.
And I guess.
Then, yeah, how it relates to like history and
whatnot. Right. I think I have written in there like we could play a little game of whether or not we like a newer or older version of a car. So like we'll get into that at some point here on the podcast. I just heard about Ford just got. I think they. I don't know if the investigation has been ongoing for a while or if it's a new investigation, but Ford's being they got like a crap ton of recalls. I don't know the exact numbers. They got a bunch of recalls and an ongoing investigation for like the 2015 to 2017 F-150.
Oh wow, it's probably a big year for sales for the F-150 too.
That's a yeah. Those trucks in those years are really good because that's when they switched to the aluminum body, so they're rust free.
Yeah, right. And they just recently found out about this
Uh,
through the investigation.
like I just recently heard about it. I don't know how long the investigations are going on. Apparently, it's 1.2 million units of F-150 between 2015 and 2017 that are being investigated for. It's the ones with the 6-speed transmission, which is odd because it seems like manufacturers can't figure out the 10 speeds. Like nobody likes the 10 speeds.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the 6-speed that is recalled, and it's because the trucks that have the issue, apparently when you're at like highway speeds in like a higher gear, it'll just randomly downshift into like first or second, which quite obviously can cause issues
Yeah, no
like
kidding.
safety issues. Like if you're traveling at 70, 80 miles an hour on the highway, and your truck just downshifts into first or second, your transmission's gonna go. Like it's just gonna blow. It's gonna be no more.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in a grave. And your truck's just gonna stop.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Yeah, dead in the middle of the highway.
Best case scenario, it's gonna roll out, and it's gonna act like it's
You're
neutral.
gonna be a danger to you and everybody else on the road.
Right. A danger to not only you and your vehicle, but everybody else.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me of the. Did you hear about that? Like multiple 100-car pileup on.
oh yeah, on the highway near us.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there was 30 plus semi trucks.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. It was
like
that many.
30 plus semis and 100 plus cars. I want to say I heard around 120 ish.
Yeah, it took them what, like 48 hours to clear everything.
Oh yeah,
Easily.
yeah. I don't know. It was due to the fact that it was snowy and slippery. Somebody must have just hit the brakes or slid or something, and everybody else tried to get out of the way. People didn't see it in time. Visibility's been bad.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of whiteouts lately.
Yeah, and so it just. I mean, when there's 100 people traveling on a highway and somebody stops, everybody's got to try to stop, and if it's slippery, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, especially at highway speeds.
Yeah, and most of the people that were involved with it actually, to avoid hitting people, just veered off to the side of the highway to avoid hitting anybody. So that's where
probably their safest bet.
Yeah,
honestly.
Honestly, I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you have to pay for a tow truck rather than a whole new car. I mean, I'd take that.
Right. Or, a tow truck's not as much for an insurance skyrocket as
no
a car would be. So that's
no kidding.
Honestly the better option.
Speaking of insurance, mine just went up.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's so annoying. I hate that they can just randomly do that.
I know. It's like, it was, around 200, like one day, and then suddenly bumped up another like 20 for the next bill, and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, I got lucky that this past December that mine went down pretty significantly. We also switched insurance companies recently, so like it went down because of that. But then again in December it went down at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's really nice when it does.
Yep.
And it really pisses me off when it goes up randomly.
No kidding.
I mean, I'm at my old insurance place. I drive a 4-door sedan, just a regular sedan, and I was paying at my old insurance place like $350 a month in insurance. It was ridiculous.
Wow. That's
That's a bit.
That is what you should be paying for, like, sports car.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I was gonna say yeah.
like a C7 Corvette, maybe. Like, you should not be paying that for a freaking sedan.
Yeah. What do they think you're doing with your sedan?
So I have one ticket on it, but nobody else was involved. It caused no damage. It didn't stop traffic. Like, a volunteer firefighter stopped by, which is bullcrap because I had to pay the fire department $250 too. He was off duty and just happened to be there and stopped by. Didn't do anything. He just looked at the car.
And
Um,
he was the one who gave you the ticket.
no,
Oh.
no. State police gave me the ticket for that. But yeah, I rolled my car. I fell asleep behind the wheel. Rolled my car off the highway. It was winter, but the road conditions were fine. Um, and didn't hit anybody else. Nobody else was around me. I, got out of the car myself. Phone
Just walked
911.
it off.
The volunteer firefighter was at the time off duty. So I guess he must have gotten a call from dispatch when I called them. So
Yeah,
he
he
might
was
have
like
been in the area.
anyone in
and
the
stopped by.
area kind of thing.
Right. But yeah, I ended up having to pay not only the ticket that the cops gave me, but also $250 to the police or the fire department. It was insane, and they wouldn't let me do it online or over the phone or anything. Like, I had to drive all the way up to freaking Cadillac to
To do it in person.
Yeah,
Man, that happened to me one time. There was at our old job.
yeah.
I got pulled over for I had a tail light out, and I got
As if you don't have one out right now.
and, but I got pulled over right as I was pulling into work, and he was like, "Okay, you need to get this fixed. You can bring it back when it's fixed, and then we won't charge you anything." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Great, it's perfect." But I had to go back to that department in that county.
Oh, really?
I had to drive all the way back out there just to do that.
I mean, that's like annoying, but it's not that
It's not that bad, but I mean, I have to go out of my way to
Right.
do it. Still 45 minutes.
I mean, if you were working out
One
there,
way.
what I was thinking of doing for the structure of this when we're talking about cars is starting broad, and over time, when we run out of broadness, we narrow it down a little bit,
Mhm.
go through all those, narrow it down a little bit after that. So I guess we can probably start American, right? I mean, we are in America.
Yeah.
Probably the
Sounds like a
easiest
safe
thing
bet.
to probably the easiest thing to get through. When it comes to American vehicles, first of all, nothing's made better. There's no competition. I'm an American car guy. I don't know what you would prefer,
Hey,
like region wise.
I'm a fan of American muscle. I think everybody is. So
Yeah.
you can't go wrong.
I don't think you're truly American if you don't at least admire American muscle. Like, it's hard not to love it.
Yeah. You hear that nice V8 running down the road? I mean,
Yeah.
you
Nothing
have to
beats a
turn your head.
V8. Nothing beats a V8, especially now that most of them are supercharged.
hmm
Um, but there is a significant difference between classic V8 and modern V8, or classic muscle and modern muscle. It's modern muscle has definitely, what's the opposite of improved? Whatever the opposite improved is.
Kick the can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you think of if you think just generically of an American muscle car, you think a 70 Charger, a 60s Mustang with a fastback, maybe a
Yeah.
Boss,
Yep.
a freaking 69 Camaro, like Chevelle,
Yeah.
Pontiac GTO, like all of these sick cars that they looked at and were like, oh, everybody loves these, but we don't, so we're gonna change everything.
Well, I think a big part of that is like nowadays there's safety regulations and emission regulations and so many regulations that they're probably doing their best. We don't know for sure.
Yes and no. I mean, I understand that they have all these guidelines that they have to follow for the law, but like body style. Like
Okay, yeah.
the look of the car. Obviously, we can still run a V8. There's no laws against a V8. The guy from Ford, I keep forgetting his name, Tim something, but he said he's never gonna put anything but a V8, or he's never gonna stop putting V8s in Mustangs.
Sorry for that quick break. We had technical issues.
Which only makes sense for our first episode. So, shouldn't be anything to worry about now, at least for now. Um, both cameras are recording. Microphone is picking up audio.
That those are good signs.
Basically, all you need. um, so we were last talking about American Muscle. I was talking about how I think the new Charger looks good, or not bad at least.
That's right. Not bad.
Not bad, because there is some, but there's not a lot that actually looks good anymore.
Well, okay, yeah.
Without customization. Unfortunately, very unfortunate for that. I have watched on YouTube a full review on the new Charger, the gas one.
New Charger gas?
Yeah, because the electric Charger, they took the same body and threw a gas engine in it.
News to me. When did they do that?
They announced that back either when they announced the electric Charger or when they were releasing it. But sometime around there, they said that they're going to be producing that as a gas motor too. And then the electric one tanked, obviously.
Yeah. There was one. I saw one for sale at a dealership that I drive by every day, and it was there for months.
Between I saw 3 different ones when they had been released. But yeah, they put a gas motor in it. I want to say it's one of those newer things where it's gas motor that powers electric drivetrain, or
Okay.
like
yeah.
like it's a hybrid system in that sense, where it's both gas and electric. It's the gas that powers the electric parts of the car.
Right. I've seen a lot.
It's a new thing, and like the new Corvette,
becoming really
the new
popular.
Corvette 01X has that. It's like everything's electric, but it's powered by gas.
Mhm.
But yes, so I saw a review on that new Charger gas. I do not believe it's a Hemi, which is severely disappointing.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't remember what's in it. Might have to look that up. But somebody did a full review on it. I'm sure
Like,
multiple people.
They got
have.
one, or they just kind of.
I think they borrowed it. I think they borrowed it. They're the big enough channel. They're a big enough channel that like they can just borrow cars. Yeah, you're telling me. Like they've done reviews on some insane cars. But yes, they did a full review on it, and I watched the whole thing. And what I concluded from them and their opinions on it was that for the price that it is, there are several other vehicles you could get for that price that they would much rather have. Now they said they don't hate it. That's what they said.
Yeah, I mean it's probably a decent car.
They said they would rather have it as a daily driver than as a small car.
Okay.
Or a muscle car, whatever.
Yeah.
All
right.
They said it's all heavy, which I forget how much it weighs, but it's apparently pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And the power doesn't help that. The lack of power. Like it doesn't match very well.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically they said that they would rather have it as a daily than a sport car. They did race it against a couple. I forget what they raced it against, but they did. I think from a dig, and then also a roller. I don't think they ran it around the track for track time, but it did pretty well in races. So
seems a little promising at least.
There's potential there. I do think that they just thought, oh, let's make an electric Charger. It's going to backfire on us. We hope it doesn't, but it's going to. So let's make a gas alternative.
Yeah, right.
Don't care what we put in it as long as it's gas.
I mean, yeah, honestly, because they needed to make a profit on it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dodge took a heavy hit with the electric Charger. I I think if you compare previous year, like just run a regular charger
Yeah.
to the electric charger when it came out, I think it was like 4 to 14% of sales.
Oh yeah.
Like it was
I bet it was
bad.
somewhere around there.
I think their units were like, I don't know, like in the thousands.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah. Well, I remember in like 2020 to like 2023 is when they introduced the red eye,
yeah.
and like that got a lot of attention. Everybody loved
Oh
that.
yeah.
That was an amazing car. And then they released that.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
a lot of people are gonna bounce on it.
And in today's world where everybody's pushing for electric, it doesn't make sense yet. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense yet
Not yet. I don't
to be
think.
pushing electric, which people are realizing, and manufacturers are saying we're going to wait out a little while longer. They're still pouring a lot of their funds into electric vehicles
Mhm.
and the production of them, but they're waiting to push.
Yeah. Like a lot of companies like have like their main arsenal of vehicles that are, what they normally do.
Right.
And then they have a small one that is electric centered.
Yeah.
And so I think those are just going to keep growing.
Yeah. Well, I know Ford is they have obviously the Mach-E. I refuse to call it a Mustang. It is a Mach-E. Um, and then they have like a hybrid F-150.
Yep. Yep.
And they have the Lightning, the F-150
The
Lightning.
yeah.
Now, the Lightning was obviously a fully electric pickup truck. We all knew how that was going to go. But the Lightning itself, the F-150 Lightning, it, from what I've been told, from what I've done research on, it was really meant to show what electric pickups are capable of or can be capable of.
So it was more of,
and it did its job.
Yeah, more of like a showcase rather than production.
To like show this is the potential of if we go in this direction. And so, from what I understand, it did what it was supposed to do, and it showed that an electric powertrain can be what we need it to be in a pickup truck. Obviously, it's not quite as performative as a gasser.
Well, yeah. Unless you do some insane motor work, like
right.
Insane things, you're never gonna get.
I honestly think when it comes to, let's say, off-road capabilities, the higher torque out of the electric vehicles, like the instant torque, might actually be a deficit. Like it might actually be a bad thing. Because if you're sitting, let's say, in sand, you have your four-wheel drive on, and your tires all start spinning instantly, you're just gonna dig yourself a hole.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas a gas, you get the motor slowly starting to come up. Instead of like this, it's like this, and your tires get a chance to start spinning without having to dig yourself a hole.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the Lightning, it showed what pickup trucks are capable of as an electric model. The biggest issue, which is a big issue with all electric vehicles right now, is the range. How long you can drive them for.
Yeah. I haven't heard much about like current ranges. Last I heard, averages like 300 miles.
Yep.
Per charge.
Yep. So most of them have somewhere between 300 and 350. Yeah. And that's just like I can get well over 350 in my car at bad speeds, not even optimal speeds.
Oh yeah, right.
So it's just not worth it to switch. Like it would have to be a drastic increase to be worth it to switch. Right now, it's considerable. That's why a lot of people have switched to electric, but it's not something that's going to make the vast population switch. Yeah. So what they're doing with the Lightning, again, I haven't done a whole lot of research on this, so I cannot confirm, but what I hear, what I last heard, is that they're putting a gas generator in it, but only to charge the truck. only to charge the electric battery.
Wow.
So it'd be an electric pickup with a gas generator to charge itself. And, and
I don't know how I feel about that
that's what's going to get
solution.
you the range. I don't know either. Because, like, obviously it's still more fuel efficient because you're only putting in a limited amount of gas in the generator.
Yeah.
So, but you could just figure out how to make the battery last longer.
Yeah.
Ooh, another big issue people are having with, especially that, and probably the Silverado EV because that's an electric pickup as well. I haven't heard much about those though. Like I see them probably almost more commonly than I do the F-150 Lightning, which is
Yeah, I can't say I've seen many Lightnings out
right. I don't know if it's a price difference or what, or if maybe the Silverado EV is better. I don't know, but big issue that people are having with electric trucks is that they cannot tow for very long because that
Oh.
range will get cut down severely.
there. Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
yeah, and there's just not enough charging stations to make it worth it. So I mean, if you're going like an hour away, you can do that in half a tank on a regular gas or pickup truck, maybe less.
Yeah.
And go driving an hour while towing a big trailer. I mean, it's gonna probably cut you down to using 3/4 of a tank to maybe even a full tank of battery.
Yeah, right. Yeah, using up the whole thing just to go an hour.
Yeah. I don't. I keep up on things, but I don't research a lot, so I don't know all the exact numbers. You guys in the comments can tell me wrong. I would love to learn from you, but I just want it known. I want it put out there for the record. Most of these things I don't know all of the details, so
Yeah.
just want to make that clear.
A lot of the things is just conversation.
Yeah, this is conversational. This is not informative, like I prefaced earlier.
Yeah. But I mean, another thing with the EV situation is like, yeah, if you're in like more of a remote location, charging stations are
Scarce.
yeah, you can't unless you're in like a city or a populated place
Or pay
populated
to have one in your house.
Yeah, pay to install to have one in your house. Yeah, that too. I mean, you have to figure that out as well.
Yeah.
Change your entire day. Like, oh, I'm low on battery.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta find a charging station. A gas station to charge.
Right.
Extremely plentiful.
And I haven't heard a lot about this lately, but I know in the like early Tesla models, the battery would only last for like 50 to 100,000 miles at a time. So like not very long. And after that, you gotta put a new battery in your car,
Yeah,
and
that is nuts.
I think it's like $30,000 for a new battery. You can buy a whole new car for that.
Yeah.
Not much anymore because the cheapest brand new cars are about $30K, like somewhere between 26 and 30.
I mean, you can get some decent options out there for just over 30.
Yeah, I mean a high end, a high trim level brand new Civic, which in my opinion is a very nice car, which we'll dive more into when we get to Japanese cars. But a brand new high trim level Civic is like 35 tops, 35 maybe 36, for like a sport touring.
Which is not bad.
No, not for what a Civic is.
Yeah.
Even nowadays, even the hybrid ones, they're very good cars.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is probably the best car you can get for that price,
Yeah,
especially brand new.
Yeah, they're gonna last you a long time. I mean, they look good.
Yeah,
it's a good option overall.
Yeah. I mean, nothing lasts forever nowadays. Like even Toyotas are struggling with the longevity of their vehicles. But something those Japanese do with their cars is pretty good.
Yeah,
like even now, Hondas and Toyotas will last you a while.
Yeah, I just saw a statistic the other day. I think the top 4 car brands that are on the top of the reliability list are Japanese.
Oh yeah. You remember what those are specifically?
Yeah. I know it's Toyota and Honda.
Probably Acura and Lexus.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. I mean, yeah. Realistically,
it's probably. I think I've seen lists like that before. It's probably Lexus at the top,
It's Toyota still at the top. I'm pretty
at
sure.
the very top.
Yeah.
Does it
I mean,
say-
they've been holding that spot for a long time.
Oh, yeah. But do you know who still has the longest running for most vehicles sold a year? Oh baby,
I can't say I do.
it's been Ford for decades. The Ford F Series.
Really?
Yep. Ford pickup
Like-
trucks.
In America?
I think it's all over the place.
Really?
I
Do they
could be
even
wrong.
sell anywhere
It's-
outside of America?
It's at least in America. Probably not.
I was gonna say maybe Canada. But like
No, America
overseas.
America gets F-150s from Canada.
Oh, really?
If you see any of them with the XTR, like my parents' truck has,
Uh-huh.
that's it was manufactured and used in Canada. Like my parents' truck was a truck used for like logging and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, and then it came down from Canada. Any of those ones with XTR on it, you can look in the door frame and the sticker says Canada, made in Canada. Fun fact though, and I'd like to stay an American today, but I think all of the Toyotas that are sold here are now made here in the States.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, obviously
Yeah,
it's still
they're just-
owned by a Japanese company.
Yeah, right.
but-
They're just expanding their warehouses and
Yeah, I mean,
production.
should make it a little cheaper for us than being made here, so they don't have to ship.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, a lot. I'm not gonna say even close to all, but a lot of. I think the majority of the cars that are sold here are made here, especially Toyota. I think all of the Toyotas that are sold here are made here.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really good for us. Good for our economy.
Hmm. Yeah, makes a lot of jobs.
It does.
You know.
It does. Who do you think? So a lot of um, so a lot of American, or just any car manufacturers are cutting some of their models. Like Ford just cut their Escape and I believe their Edge.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
I
did
think
hear
they're
about that.
I think they're still hanging on to the Explorer for now, and they're for sure keeping the Expedition for a while. But um, they've been done with cars for a while now. I think 2020 was the last year for the Fusion. Focus was right around there, maybe a year or two before.
Yep.
But that's when they had their falling out with all the transmission issues.
Yeah. I feel
2015
like
to 17, I think, was their
yeah.
really bad.
I think there's still like 2020 Focus. I think that's the
Could
last
be,
one.
yeah. I think 2020 might have been a cutoff for all their cars.
Mhm.
Oh, the Fiesta is not that new. Yeah, it's smaller than the Focus. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. They're
I don't know when the last year they were made was, but
let's say like 2016.
yeah, it had been earlier than that. So.
Yeah.
So, but 2020, we'll say was the cutoff for all Ford like sedans.
Mhm.
I don't know if they've made a coupe anytime recently. I don't remember Ford ever making a coupe.
No.
Because that's a Mustang, obviously. But that's a so
Yeah,
that
I mean-
doesn't that doesn't count.
It's the only one.
So they got rid of those. Now they get rid of the Escape and the Edge, which are both great cars. Escape's got a long history of being a good car.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
the Edge, I think, is one of the most underrated cars, American wise, now.
Yeah, I think the Edge line, just like with every generation, got better and better and
Yes,
better, and
I
by
agree.
the end, it was a really good car.
I agree big time. And I'm not even gonna I'm not even trying to be biased. I did own a 2010 Ford Edge,
You did.
and I loved that car. I loved that car, and I kick myself every day for not keeping it, especially with the issues I have with my car now. But yeah, I as biased as I might be, I'm trying not to be biased here, but the Ford Edge might be one of the most underrated cars ever. I mean, you get a big set of wheels on a front wheel drive or all wheel drive drivetrain, and the all wheel drive is pretty dang good. In my 2010 I had 20-inch stock rims. That's a big tire. Uh,
Mhm.
and all-wheel drive, and I could drive in the winter like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was dry pavement. That's a 2010.
Did yours have dual exhaust? Because I know that
It did. It
Yeah.
did have dual exhaust.
I think pretty much every line for the Edge has dual exhaust.
Mhm. Yep. So my 2010 was a Ford Edge Limited.
Mhm.
And the limited trim level stopped.
Only a couple years after that. Like it only ran for a few years.
Yeah.
Um, but it was a very nice trim level. Um, it had all black leather interior and heated seats. It was
Yeah.
it was very very luxurious for 2010.
Yeah.
Ain't no regular
Gonna say,
car.
it's probably really decked out for 2010.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And so the whole point of me bringing all these up was, um, what do you think is the next American model to go?
To go.
Yeah.
Man.
Like obviously Chevy got rid of the Impala and Malibu too. I mean
Yeah,
they're done with cars as well.
Yeah. Man.
Go daily driver, not sports car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like all the trucks are gonna stay.
Yep, everybody's putting money into trucks.
Yeah, trucks I think is where it's at right now, but I'm trying to think, like Dodge still has the Durango, right?
I believe so.
Maybe that. Well, I don't think so, because that's a big car.
Right, and the problem with
That's a
that,
big car.
if you're gonna say something like that, you have to consider the fact that all the other manufacturers have a car similar to that. So now you have to think, oh well, will GMC get rid of the Acadia if they haven't already? I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is Chevy gonna get rid of the Traverse? Which again, I don't know if they have or not. I haven't been paying that close attention. Is Ford gonna get rid of the Explorer? Like all of those cars are very similar.
Yeah.
So you have to consider all those. Don't think Chevy's going to get rid of the Suburban or Tahoe anytime soon.
I don't think so.
Those are very popular cars, and I freaking love them. Those
Yeah.
are sweet. Don't think Ford's going to get rid of the Expedition anytime soon.
Yeah. Even though they're expensive.
Oh, yeah.
They're expensive.
All of those cars are expensive. Have you looked up Suburbans?
No. The new ones? No.
They're ridiculous. Plus, you can get them in higher trim levels like High Country and... I'm pretty sure I saw a diesel Tahoe. Like, new one.
Really?
I'm pretty sure there's Duramax Tahoes now.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine a modded out diesel
A
Tahoe.
tuned and deleted diesel Tahoe? Are you kidding me? That'd be awesome.
See that rolling down the road?
Yeah. Hear it rolling down the road? Rolling coal?
Yeah.
Freaking Tahoe? But yeah, I mean these bigger family cars, SUVs, now can get like pretty nice off-road capability parts. Like there's trim levels, like you see Tahoes rolling down. They were boring for a few years there, but now that you can get them like all souped up for off-road. You can get Suburbans with like skid plates underneath.
Welcome back to your regularly scheduled program.
Butchered that. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled program. We're gonna cut that out. That's stupid. So after more technical issues, we are gonna finish up this episode with one more segment, and that is
One last segment.
yes, and that is going to be going over all of the previous and current vehicles we have had. Just to get a little more personal, so you guys can get to know us better.
Yeah.
Nothing too great.
It'd be cool going down memory lane.
Yeah. So you've had more than me, so
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead and start first.
So yeah, my first vehicle, it was a hand-me-down from my grandpa. It was an '04 red PT Cruiser with flames on
Pretty. Those were decals too, weren't they?
the side. Yeah, decaled orange flames running down the sides.
Is that decal from the factory? You know?
I don't even know. I think it was custom. I think it got those put on there custom.
Because I haven't seen. Obviously, you see every once in a while. Well, not anymore, I guess, because they're really old. But you don't see many of those with flames.
No. Yeah, that was like.
But
that
you
was,
do see them of that color.
Yeah, I see red ones all the time, and I always look. It's like, is that my car? Is that my old car?
What did you ever do with that car?
Some guy bought it for like $400.
Oh, you sold it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it ended up having some issues. A lot of the wiring was chewed on by animals. It was really
It
bad.
was an old car.
Yeah, shocks were going out. It was really bumpy.
Yeah.
It was
You
just,
never put new tires on it, did you?
no, I didn't buy a single thing for that car. I did.
As
I
say,
never even.
I
got an
remember
oil
you.
change.
You couldn't make it up a hill with an angle about that big in the
Yeah,
winter.
I got stuck in that car. I had to call my dad to come push me up the hill.
Yeah. So my first car was a 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix. Nice bronze color. It was honestly, thinking back on it now, it was a great car.
Yeah. It didn't have speakers.
No, it didn't have Bluetooth.
Oh, it didn't have Bluetooth.
Right.
Okay.
So I kept a speaker in the cup holder, and I would play a speaker from my phone instead of the radio because the radio sucks. And that car, I did not drive for very long. I want to say it was like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, you didn't have it.
No, it wasn't for very long. But that car, we paid $4,000 for it and it had 120,000 miles. And it was an 02
Wow.
with 120,000 miles. So I was like, oh, we're getting a great deal. It's a good first car.
Yeah.
My dad had this exact same car back in the day, so he's going to know what to do if something goes wrong on it. One thing that we didn't check for, that we didn't expect to go wrong, was the frame being rusty. And so in the winter, this was following the snowbank that I hit with you in the car.
Oh yeah,
Because I ran into a snowbank.
Yeah, and the headlight was hanging out.
Yeah.
We gotta duct tape that to the car.
Yeah. So this was after I hit the snowbank, which tore off half the bumper. Which I then replaced the bumper, the front bumper, and then it had to have only been a couple weeks after I replaced the front bumper. I thought I would try to drift around a corner in a front-wheel drive car without using the handbrake. And so I slid forward instead of turning, and I ran right into the curb, which started all of the issues with the frame. Fast forward a little bit. Over time, come to find out, hitting that curb cracked the frame, which was already rusty, so it was even more plausible for cracking. And so it got worse and worse over time. The last time I drove it was on my way home from work when I worked at the bakery. And I literally had to wrench the steering wheel, and it had to go like almost a full rotation for it to even start turning.
So you were on the road.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was driving. That wasn't stopping me. Then I'd get home, and I was supposed to go babysit our little cousins. I was supposed to go babysit them that day. Like I was gonna leave from work, step at home, grab some things, go. And pull up to my house, and I'm like, I don't feel safe driving this car.
Yeah,
so
I'm surprised you made it home.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So I look at my dad. And I go, dude, I do not feel safe driving this car. And he didn't trust me with a single thing at the time. Like, I could ask him for a freaking hammer, and he wouldn't trust me with it. So I look at him and I go, I do not feel safe driving this car. I need to take yours because I have things I need to do. I need to take yours. I'm not driving this car. I refuse to. I refuse to get back in that thing. And he almost wouldn't let me. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, you want to go drive it down the road? You drive it down the road, but I am not. And so finally I convinced him to let me. We had a mechanic from church come over, take a look at it. He's like, oh yeah, your frame's cracked pretty much all the way through. I'm like, I look at my dad and I go, "You were gonna make me drive that thing?"
He was about to. Almost made you.
Almost. So what
No.
was your second vehicle?
Second vehicle, yeah, it was the. I don't even remember. Oh, it was a '97 Chrysler Sebring.
Ah, the convertible.
Yeah,
Convertible. You didn't have that one for very long, did you?
I had it for a long time.
Drove
it
it
wasn't
once.
driving for a very long time.
Drove it once, didn't you?
I drove it. I drove it for. I want to say it was a couple months. I don't think it was that long, but I want to say it was a couple months. I drove it through part of the winter because I remember almost sliding off a bridge.
Oh no! I think your biggest issue with that car was the brakes, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The brakes were terrible.
Oh, the brakes were awful. Because, yeah, it was just getting warm out again. And I could put the convertible top down. And I was on my way home. And when I go onto my street, the line snapped on me.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't remember that.
Yeah, the line snapped on
Just
me.
lost your brakes.
Yeah, as soon as I turned onto my street, I had nothing.
Dang.
No brakes.
Is that a scary moment when you
It
just
was
realize
terrifying.
you have no brakes?
Yeah, because I was like, "What's
Yeah.
happening? Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening." So I ended up.
So what did you do? Just e-brake it?
No, I ended up. Well, I was like, "Shoot, I need to get home. I need to get it home because."
I think stopping the car is more important than getting it home.
Well,
Well, you can push the car.
I was
home.
onto my street. It was a side street. So
Yeah.
I was on my street. I was like, okay, maybe I can coast it all the way, and I did. I coasted it all the way to the driveway and then parked it and sat on the side of the house for a couple years.
Couple years.
couple years.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I finally got rid of it a couple years later because it was sitting in the garage. And we were like, okay,
Yeah.
I need to park in the garage with my newer vehicles.
Yeah.
And I called up the local recycling company and it was like, hey, you take cars? They're like, yeah.
Huh.
And so they came and they towed it away, gave me $400 for it.
Nice.
Only paid $1,000, so
Huge hit.
yeah, not a huge hit, but I mean, hey, the convertible was nice.
Yeah, you gave me one ride with a top down, and
One ride.
it was first and last ride of the year, I believe.
Yep.
I believe I have a video on my phone somewhere.
Yep.
First and last ride of that year.
I remember.
Convertible. It was the
I
only
remember
time I
driving that.
rode in that car besides when we went to test drive.
Yep.
I went with you to test drive.
Right, yeah. You had to like climb in the back seat.
I think I was sitting in the back while we were test driving. And I was like, "You're really gonna buy this car? Like this is a piece of crap."
Look, I was young, I just wanted a new car. It was a
Hey, it was a
convertible. It was a convertible, man.
$1,000.
Yeah. What can I say? Someone
And
was
it burned
coming up.
oil right away, didn't it?
I believe
It was
so.
like it was like oil that was burning.
Yeah,
off the
yeah. I had to get it fixed like as soon as I bought it.
Yeah.
I put like $1,000 into it.
So you, in reality, took
It
a
was $2,000.
1,400 hit.
Okay, sure. If we want to, go into
Or
numbers,
1,600 hit.
Yeah, what did
So-
you have after the Grand Prix?
When my Grand Prix frame went out and I got rid of that, I don't think we got much for that.
Probably not. You
I-
scrap it?
I didn't handle it. I think it's scrapped. Yeah, you can't really fix a frame.
Yeah, it's total.
I mean, you
limb.
can, but it's like you can fix a frame, especially not one that was that in that bad of a shape. But after I broke the frame on that, got rid of that, I went to my at the time ex-girlfriend. So I went to my ex-girlfriend because she had just gotten a new piece of garbage truck. I don't know why she ever bought that, but it was good for me because I bought my 2006 Honda Civic Coupe.
It was 06.
It was
I
2006,
thought it was newer than that.
and it had been in an accident while it was her car, and so the side of it was completely dented.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
in rough shape,
Yep.
but the motor had, I want to say 202,000 miles on it when I bought it. And the family
there.
said that they had not had many, if at all, issues. I was like, great.
Huh? Yeah.
It's going to be, all reliable, and I need a car right now. I paid $1,100 for it.
Yeah. And I mean, if you keep up on oil changes and what, it's gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna last you.
And so that car I drove for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And then I think I had to put a new exhaust on it, and by the time I wrecked it, it needed a new exhaust again. I don't know what was going on with the exhaust on those things, but it was bad. Um, but while the exhaust was ruined, it had a nice pop to it. Like I have a cold start video on my phone somewhere. I don't know if I can find it to put it in here, but I like started it up, and then what I thought was a cold start was you start it up and you give it some rather than just starting it. So I started it up and I like
Wow.
laid on the gas and it sounded awesome, dude. Dude, it was a high schooler's dream. A little
Holy crap,
two door,
yeah.
little 2-door Civic that I mean it moved pretty well and it sounded
Yeah.
awesome with no exhaust on it.
Making heads turn wherever you go.
Yeah,
Driving out of school with that thing.
yeah. The interior was actually kind of cool on that too. It had like a far upset that like it had the dash, but then like past it was
Yeah.
the speedometer and
And
the
that
fuel
one
gauge.
had all the blue LEDs in it, right?
Blue LEDs had
Yeah.
an aftermarket radio they put in there.
Okay, yeah.
And it had it did not have Bluetooth, but I could plug my phone in so I could actually play music through the car, unlike my first car, which I couldn't. So that
It's
was
a
a
game
luxury.
changer.
It was a luxury for me.
Yeah.
It was annoying hauling people around because obviously it was a coupe. I had to put up the driver's seat every time something got in the back.
Is there even enough room in the back for somebody to sit?
There's enough room in the back for plenty of activities. Believe me, I don't know if we can leave that in. We'll see. So yeah, we had the Civic for a while, and then I ended up falling asleep behind the wheel. I mentioned it earlier, but I don't know if we're gonna leave it in. Um, fell asleep behind the wheel. I had to get up for work early that morning. I had been all week. Decided to try to drive like 6 hours up north. Only made it probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, and
Yeah.
fell asleep. Uh, so yeah, rolled that off the highway. While I was asleep. That was
You
fun.
walked it off though.
I did. I had no injuries. I honestly, I to this day, I genuinely think if they had flipped over that car and I kicked in up the roof, which had caved in, uh, and put me on the road, I think I could have driven that car.
No way.
I think I could have. Car was a beast.
Maybe.
What was next up for
The
you?
engine was sound, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, once my Sebring just bit the bullet, I started looking for new cars, and I found this nice 2014 Dodge Avenger.
I
That
drove that car.
was actually, hey, it's a pretty decent car. It was black. It was all blacked out. It had black rims. It was pretty nice for a Dodge Avenger.
Is that your only car with black rims?
Only car with black rims.
For where we were at in life, it was a pretty good car.
It was a pretty good car.
It was a pretty good car.
I mean, it's
Is there a good reason you ever got rid of that?
I know.
Or you just wanted a different car?
I don't know this for certain, but I'm pretty sure it had transmission. Pretty sure. Can't say that for certain because I didn't take it to a mechanic. I was like, all right, this is probably it. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah. Better get rid of it before the issues start happening.
Yeah, really.
Then you have to do them.
So, no, I like that car. It was nice. It was
Just
just
you had that one for a little while.
yeah. Had that one for a little over 2 years.
Oh, nice.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
Be good.
Yeah, we drove to Ohio with it. So was it Ohio or Indiana? The flea market.
Yeah. Indiana. Yeah.
Indiana.
That's right. We did.
What's that place called again?
Shipshawana.
Shawana.
Yeah. Drove all the way there.
We almost died in it due to my poor navigation skills.
Yeah. Oh my god.
we turned into oncoming traffic.
Yeah. He was like, oh yeah. I was like, is it this one or the next? He was like, the next one.
Turned into the next one, and there's cars driving at us.
It's like, oh my god.
Luckily, we got so lucky that they were far enough back that you were able to turn around.
I know. I was like, shoot. I was like, yeah. I did a quick U-turn. Going to the grass there.
No, we turned on. I saw cars facing us. I froze. I was like, I was like, oh shoot, let's get turned around real quick. That's my bad.
So, yeah. I mean, there were some adventures in that car.
Yeah.
Did me good. Ended
Yeah.
up trading in for my next one. Which I'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah. So after the Civic, after I rolled the Civic, obviously I had to get another car. So But it happened at the worst time possible because it was right around the holidays, so all of the dealerships were closed. All of the dealerships were closed for like the entire week. Everybody said they were going to be open after the first, so I was like 2 weeks out without a car,
Wow. Were you
and
doing anything?
huh?
Did you have a job or by then?
I think I had to get dropped off at work. Yeah. So I think I had a job at the time, and I had to get dropped off at work every time I worked. It wasn't a big deal. It's not like I lived and worked far away from home.
Yeah.
But still, even though the dealerships were closed, I did as much shopping around as I could, so that when they were open, I was ready for it and I could go check one out. My brother at the time was driving a 2013 Edge, and a week before I wrecked my Civic, he wrecked his Edge. He got in like a
Oh,
bad crash.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he was stopped, and some like old lady was supposed to stop, and she never did, and he didn't see her.
That's the worst.
Yeah, and so it was like she was coming, and he was going, and apparently he hit her. I really don't know how he didn't see her, but I don't know. It was like
Regardless, it was
Yeah.
it was crash.
I think the fault got put on her, so that's a good thing for her. But my brother is a good thing.
Yeah.
So he had a 2013 Edge that got wrecked with that. Pretty bad accident actually. And then so I was like, oh, he really liked his Edge. Maybe I'll take a look at Edges. This one came up that was in town, and it had a lot of miles, but it was at the time I thought it was a decent price. Nowadays, you probably still pay that amount for it. for
How much
probably
did you
for
end up
probably
paying
less
for it?
miles, like $7,400. I got the
Dang.
2010 Ford Edge Limited, and that was probably my favorite car I've had out of the four that I've had. It's probably my favorite one. Still regret getting rid of it to this day. I probably would still be driving it. I think I got rid of it with. I think I bought it with 183,000, and I only got up to like 194. I don't.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I think I
that's
could have easily
not that
got
much.
to 220. Where I think I sold it for like $4,500 to a guy my buddy's dad knew.
You've seen it driving, haven't you?
Yeah, I've actually seen it on the road. I actually know. I found out where the guy lives because I saw her parked out front. Her name is Stella. It's the only car that I've actually like committed to a name on. Because I've named three of them, but I've only committed to Stella. And that was my Edge, just because I loved her so much. And Stella's a great name. Actually named her after my buddy's dog.
Hey.
But yeah, driving home from work one day and just like drive through a nice area to get to and from work. So I looked over at one of the houses, and there she is. And I did some customization, like I painted the rims black, and
Yep.
there was not a single Edge from 2010 that had black rims, not a single one, unless somebody specifically put custom. But I literally just pulled the plastic wheel covers off, freaking sanded them, primered them, spray painted them black. So they were, oh yeah, like they were original. I just spray painted them black.
You did that right before you sold it, didn't you?
It wasn't long before I sold it. No,
Yeah.
like it was. I didn't drive it like that for a long time. But I was basically chrome deleting it, so I knew it was Stella. Like I knew it was my car sitting in that driveway. And then, actually, just a handful of weeks ago, probably like a month and a half, 2 months ago, I saw her driving on the highway. Saw my car
It's like a
driving on the
family
highway.
reunion.
Yeah, I literally freaked out. I think I was on my phone with. Oh no, I wasn't on the phone with anybody, but I was. We were riding down the highway. I just glance up, see it pass. I'm like, oh, no way! It's my car! I get so excited when I see that car.
Man. Yeah. That's man. If I ever see like that PT Cruiser with flames on the side driving on the road, I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah.
I hope it
it's
happens one day.
noticeable too.
Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as you see it.
If the thing's not scrapped already.
Yeah, after my I traded my Avenger in for a 2011 BMW 328 all-wheel drive. Hey, I was going German. I was like, you know what? I went Chrysler twice. I went Dodge once. might as well try going German because
I-
hey, I love Audi. Audi's like probably my favorite brand, and I wanted to stay German, so I was like, you know what? We'll try a BMW.
Well, you couldn't find an Audi for cheap.
Of course, I couldn't find an Audi for cheap.
But this wagon, I remember this Beamer was a wagon,
yeah, that was I
which
think
was
the
an
main reason
obsession of
why
yours
I
at the
bought
time.
it. Yeah, man, wagons. Hey, wagons are cool.
It was German and
Wagons
it
are
was a
cool.
wagon, two things that I like stand against. Like, I hated that car. But it was what the dealership said when you were looking at it was, 'cause I was there when you were looking at it too.
Yep.
Was I was a sleeper,
Yeah.
and I would say it fit that description pretty well.
Oh yeah.
It had some get up to go, and the
it
all-wheel
did,
drive
yeah.
helped.
Yeah. The all-wheel drive was nice.
It was nice
had-
until it, didn't save it.
well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But no, I mean, it looked kind of evil too. Like at night.
Yeah.
Those
Had round
those,
headlights in it.
Yeah. Those halo headlights.
Yeah.
Those were.
Dude, there was one
bad.
time when we worked at the same place that we were driving there. It was early morning, so it was dark.
Mhm.
I was driving. I just look at my rear edge. Who's this dumbass flying down the highway? I see the halo lights. I'm like, flies past me.
I remember that.
I know who that is. I know who it is.
Yep. But man, it was a fun car. I had it for a month.
What happened to it after?
Had it for a month. Well, okay. I want to say it wasn't my fault, but it was my fault. It was, well, okay. I had the job I was working was about 45 minutes away from where I live.
You had some health issues that day.
Yeah, I'd had COVID the weeks prior, and so I was taking time off work.
Yeah.
And that day specifically was the day that I needed to go back to work because that was I think it went down to 10 days at that point. And they were like, okay, you need to come back to work now.
Mhm.
So I went back to work and my body was not ready to work. And so
Oh.
things happened on the floor, an
Yeah.
ambulance got called and I got checked out. They were like, okay, go home, take 5 more days to heal up and get better. It's like, great. So on my way home, it was raining so hard. Raining so hard that day.
Oh, it was storming. It was bad.
Yeah, I think it was almost hailing. It
Mhm.
was real bad. Like zero visibility. I could barely see anything, and I was doing the speed limit on the highway, which don't do that. Don't do that. It's a bad idea.
Speed limit on the highway when it was storming and you
Yeah,
have a
zero
low car. That
visibility.
car was really low too.
Yeah, it was super low to the ground. And I see a semi in front of me, so I go to change lanes, and all of a sudden I'm spinning.
Yeah.
I'm spinning on the road. I hit the back of the semi, and I'm on the side of the road. I'll pop up a picture of the crash.
It never got like the wreck itself wasn't that bad though, was it?
No, I mean
No, it never got bad.
it looked really bad, but
the car was relatively damaged. That's because you ran in the back of a freaking semi.
Yeah, the whole front was crumpled in,
but you just spun and sat at the side of the highway. It's not like you fell in a ditch or rolled or.
No. I just spun spun, hit, and then spun out pretty much.
Yeah,
that was it. No rolls, no nothing.
Which is good.
Which is good.
You and your brother was in the car with you, so you and your brother were safe.
Yep. Yeah, there were no injuries. I mean, we were shocked.
Yeah.
Obviously, speechless, loss of words. But other than that, I mean, we recovered just fine.
Yeah.
That was the end of the
Beamer.
Yeah. End of an era right there. So German just didn't work out. But I will say, because I had that car specifically, I think that's what saved me from that wreck being even worse.
You went underneath it?
Yeah. If I had anything any taller, I would probably got sucked under the semi.
Yeah.
But because it was the style and the body was the way it is, that's what saved.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah. I've heard that from a couple different people too.
Interesting. Well, good thing you had that car at the time then.
So it was a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
So
Then you moved to your current vehicle now.
yeah, all right.
Then you moved to American, back to American.
Yeah, back to America.
Back to another bad brand.
Hey, it's done me wonders so far.
It's done you a lot better than my car's done me.
yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
So at the time, I worked with a lot of people who had trucks, and they convinced me to become a truck guy. And so I started looking at trucks, and I got an '08 Dodge Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi
Without,
without four-wheel drive.
yeah, it's a rear-wheel drive.
It's rear-wheel drive.
Yes, it's got the Hemi. Yes, it was in good condition. Yes, it had low
Yeah,
miles.
Low miles. It had 92,000 for an '08.
That's pretty good. I mean, it was
That's
an old
really
guy that
good.
owned it, right?
It was
Single
an
owner.
old guy. He was local, and I think the only thing he did with that truck was like haul it to Florida like twice a year. That was it. That was all he did.
Yeah, so you got lucky by finding that thing.
Yeah, it was honestly a really good deal for what it is.
It was. It's what I paid for my car.
Yeah, even though
originally.
it isn't four-wheel drive, which I mean, buying a truck, you should probably look for four-wheel drive.
Yeah, you got in a situation today where you needed four-wheel drive.
I did. We got out of it though. Hey, it worked. It worked
Yeah.
out.
He was trying to back out of my driveway, hit the snowbank on the side of the driveway.
Yeah.
His tires just started spinning. If he had four-wheel drive, his front wheels were still in the driveway.
Yeah, I
He could have pulled
probably
himself out.
would have got out just fine.
We had to dig him out.
Yeah, dig out my back tire because I wasn't going anywhere. But
No.
hey, I've had that thing for this year will be 3 years.
I've had it for this is the longest vehicle you've had.
Yep, longest vehicle I've had. I've
I
been up to date on
yeah.
maintenance and everything, other than tires.
Yeah, his tires are bald.
But oil changes and everything. I just got it fixed recently because there were some issues with it. But yeah, I've had that truck for this will be the third year. Good so far.
Yeah, I mean, I've even borrowed it for a weekend, and I'm an avid hater of Dodge.
I don't know why.
Avid hater of Ram, because there's all of history there's been better options. I mean,
okay,
a second gen Dodge is a very good looking truck. I will admit that. But now they're putting plastic freaking control arm coverings on the freaking TRX.
Hey, that's current Dodge. What about mine?
Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I guess. If there was a clean 06 Dodge out there right now, four-wheel drive, I would go purchase it. But they're not clean, and they already have like 280,000 miles.
Yeah. Well, 06 was second gen.
No,
Second. What do you mean? No, it wasn't.
It wasn't second. It was third.
Third gen is 08 to 12.
Wrong.
Wrong? I'm wrong?
I'm pretty
it
sure I know what a
7?
second gen looks like.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
I sure as hell know what a 06 looks like.
All right.
I want to say 05 as well. Maybe 05 was the end of the second gen. Either 05 or 06 was.
Shoot, I don't even know.
Switched. I don't know. But yeah, I borrowed your truck for a weekend to haul my quad up the Silver Lake, and I had no complaints. I mean, the only complaint I would have is that it's not four-wheel drive, so I couldn't take it off road.
Yeah, you can take it on the dunes, but
No. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's nothing special, which honestly has a good aspect. Like, that's a good thing.
yeah, I mean it's an average truck.
Yeah.
Which I think is fine.
Yeah, and it's still nice for 2008.
Yeah, it's full size. I mean, it's got a 6.5-foot bed.
Yeah, but it wouldn't if you had a full-size cab. It's only a double cab.
Yeah. Well, it's a quad cab.
Or maybe it doubles a GM thing because I know Chevys are double cabs.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. But yeah, not quite the full back seat. But obviously, you don't need that. So
it's used for storage right now.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of stuff back there.
Yeah.
So what's your current car?
Oh, my current car. Let's go over this. So I thought I was doing myself a good thing in selling Stella, my Edge, for a 2017 Ford Fusion SE. That was the biggest mistake of my life. I paid $11,000 out the door for that car.
And that was a deal, right?
It was a good deal. It was like 4,000 under what it should have. I should have taken that. A
Yeah.
lot stronger than I did.
Well, I mean, on paper it sounds good.
Yeah, it had like 85, 86,000 miles, somewhere around there. And within 2 months of me owning that car, I had to get the transmission rebuilt. Because the transmission took a crap. That cost me $4,500. So that's already what, 11 plus 4,500, $15,500.
Yeah, getting
Uh,
up there already.
that's what I probably should have bought the car for if it was all fixed. But obviously, there was a reason it was a deal.
They just didn't tell you.
No, oh, why would they tell you? So $15,500. That's after the training got rebuilt, and then a year ago, last week, no, 2 weeks ago, this time last year,
Yeah,
the engine blew.
I remember that.
The engine blew. It wouldn't do a thing. And thankfully, I was working at a dealership at the time, and so I got a deal on the fix, the engine swap. I had to get the whole engine swapped. So I got like a labor discount on the because I was working at a dealership, which so lucky, still $5,500.
Not cheap.
No,
Not cheap at all.
so that's $21,000. No, 20,000. It's $20,000
Yeah.
on this car that I originally paid $11,000 for, and that's 9,000 total put in that car. Now I've also done all 4 brakes and rotors all the way around. Replaced the control arm. I've had turbo issues. It's the 1.5 liter EcoBoost. Way too small of an engine for the weight of this car. This car weighs 3,700 pounds. That's a heavy sedan. So the engine, it might have, besides maybe the 5.4 train, it might have been the worst engine Ford's ever made. It sucks. This engine sucks. And I mistakenly didn't do my research before buying this car. So, after doing all that, I also put a new set of tires on my car.
I mean, as you should. You know, that's maintenance.
Yeah. Then I proceeded to not be able to see out of my windshield because, 1, it was foggy. 2, the sun was shining directly into it. I was completely blind. Hit a curb at about 20 miles an hour. Popped both my rights after getting brand new tires. So I had to get those 2 tires replaced. Put them on the front. Put them both on the front instead of the right.
Well, you have.
I wanted to wear it.
Is it all-wheel drive or is it front-wheel?
It's front wheel.
Oh, okay.
So then after those 2 tires popped, just a couple weeks ago, freaking driving to work, hit a pothole, right front blew.
You just have bad luck with tires.
I have bad luck with cars, dude. Like all of my cars, I just had bad luck. So Stella was an angel, but I was afraid she was gonna start having issues too.
I mean, you put money into her too, so.
Oh, I put money into Stella. I got the whole drive shaft changed, whole exhaust system front to back, freaking all 4 wheel bearings. Never put new tires on her, and Michelin Defenders.
Oh, okay, that's your while.
I think I could have gone like another half a year with them. They're pretty good. But yeah, all in all, with this car right now, I think I'm like $22,000.
So okay, other than the money that it's cost you, how well has it been doing?
It's good on gas, but it is obviously it's still 2017, which doesn't sound that old, but it's getting older.
Yeah, that's man, 9 years old at this point.
Yeah.
9 years.
So, but like it's alright. It's got nothing special to it. I mean, it's got a full display touch screen, but it was like the first time. It was like one of the first touch screens they put in those cars, like in any cars. So it's outdated. It doesn't have any packages or anything on it. So Like there's half cloth, half leather seats, and they're not heated, so it really sucks in the winter and the summer.
Yeah.
Like, um, I don't know. The reason I bought this car and got rid of Stella was because I was planning on moving to Tennessee at the time, so I wanted something that was going to be really good on gas mileage, that I was willing to take and reliable to take to and from Tennessee.
Yep.
Not the case. Gas mileage is pretty good. I think I average about 24, 25 on my drive to work now, but I have a pretty economic drive to work.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Um,
mean, that's better than what I'm getting.
I think I can get up to like 31, maybe 32 on the highway. If I'm going like 55, 60, like trying to get good gas mileage, I
Yeah.
think I've got up to like 33.
That's still really good.
Oh, it's good. Um, but then throughout the city, I think it's like 20, 21. So it's still pretty good.
Hey.
But I'm at the point where I'm not moving to Tennessee, at least anytime soon. I don't really care about gas mileage. I don't. I need a pickup truck. I've wanted a pickup truck since I started driving, and now I have no reason not to go. And so I'm considering making the change this year. We'll see what I'm doing financially.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the opportunity arises.
Mm-hmm. We'll see where we're at later this year. I'm hoping to buy a truck. We'll see.
We'll see.
That's not your last vehicle though.
Nope.
You have one more.
I have two current vehicles. Actually, one of them is open air.
Yeah.
It is. When did I buy this thing?
Last
So
year was your
this
second
year,
summer, wasn't it?
yeah, this coming season will be my third riding season. I bought a 2020 Kawasaki Vulcan 650S.
Yeah, 650S.
Yeah, got the ABS. It's really nice. It's the lowest Vulcan model, but I love that thing.
Does everything you needed to.
Yeah,
It's getting up there in miles, isn't it?
yeah. I think it's it's running up to it's over 13,000 now.
Yeah.
So
as well as far as you know, it's been well maintained, so
oh yeah,
it should be fine.
yep. I've done oil changes on it. I just did an oil change. I took a week-long road trip on that thing last year.
No issues.
No issues. I did
Why you're riding for a week straight? That's pretty good.
week straight. I put almost a couple thousand.
Wow.
Yeah.
No issues.
No issues. I put new tires on at the beginning of that season. And
You haven't put much money into this bike.
not really. No, I bought tires. I bought it. I bought tires. About it. Yeah, and I did an oil change, and yeah, it's been a beauty.
Besides, like adding the passenger seat and whatnot.
But yeah, I mean that's
But you bought it with an
Personal stuff.
aftermarket exhaust.
Yep, aftermarket exhaust, aftermarket seat. It's got a nice leather stitch Corbin seat, which
Comfy?
is comfy. It's not comfy after a week of riding and your butt is sore.
I'm sure.
Holy crap! By the end of that trip, oh my gosh, I wish I had like some foam or something under
Yeah.
my butt. But yeah, man, that thing is a blast. It's my first motorcycle, first of many.
Yeah. You haven't really had any issues at all with it besides your brake light thing that's going on?
Yeah, there's
Some wiring
just the
issue?
one wiring issue. I'm hoping it will be solved this season because I'm gonna buy all new lights for it, all the way around, a new set of blinkers and brake light and headlight and all that stuff. I'm just gonna change them all and hope that it works.
You let me know when you do that because I'm going to wait till after that to give you an offer on it. Because I'm considering buying it this year. Just to
Yeah.
force you into getting a new one.
Yeah, I want a different one anyway. I actually want two more.
And I'm hoping to get my endorsement this year. So. Planning on it, actually. Not just hoping, planning on it.
Yeah, you better. I'll be waiting for you on the road.
Yeah. I want to buy your bike. Was it still valued at like $5,000? Even with 13,000 miles on it?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, 45. Yep.
6-year-old bike. Now,
6
6-year-old now.
6-year-old bike, yeah. I bought it for like, I think it cost me just over 7, like taxes and
Oh, really? I
license
thought it
and
was like
everything.
6.
Just over 7. So, I mean, I'm not taking a huge cut on
So you bought that bike for as much as I paid for Stella?
it. Yeah. Hey, it's a good bike.
It is a good bike.
It's a really good starter bike. Yeah, I mean it's 650cc, so it's not like it's that powerful.
Right.
But it's got a lot of torque. It's like a pickup
Yeah.
truck.
Well, you also said after riding this bike for a couple of years, you said that people always recommend you starting with a lower cc bike as your first bike,
Yeah.
but you have had no issues starting on this one.
No,
I don't know if that's just because it's a little bit of a crossover to where it's more of a street bike rather than a sport bike.
Exactly.
Because a crotch rocket, I guarantee you, a 600 would not be fun to start on.
Because I feel like the learning curve of this bike is probably about the same as a 400cc sport bike. They get up to about the same miles per hour. They accelerate about the same.
Mm-hmm.
This one just sounds a lot better, has more torque. I mean, obviously, you can't do wheelies or anything, but I mean, it's not designed
but it rides
to do that.
like it'd be a more comfortable ride for a long
Yeah,
distance.
absolutely. Yeah, it is definitely more comfortable than bending over and crouching. And I mean, we're tall guys.
We are pretty
it kind
tall.
of sucks because it can't really fit easily on a sport bike.
We'd have to get a big one.
Yeah,
Can't start
the
on a big
ZX14R.
H2R.
That too.
Someday.
H2R is a starting bike.
Someday. Imagine someone getting their starting bike that's H2R. 1000cc. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. They'd probably kill themselves.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Let us know down in the comments what you would like us to do research on and talk about. Whether that's anything to do with cars or specifically what cars you want to hear about and learn more about, and whether there's anything else you want to hear about.
Yeah, any other topics or anything that you want a full episode to go more in depth on.
Right, yep. So let us know what you want to hear, what you want to see, and make sure you like and subscribe if you would. It takes 5 seconds to do. So
appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, we would appreciate that. And sorry for all the technical issues and whatnot. It is our first episode. We're still getting the hang of things. So
Yep.
but we appreciate you coming in. So we'll see you next time.